Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do for my population creation is to look into as many reference images for the types of people that I want to include in my game. That way I have an idea of how to draw them, what sort of style, what sort of angle, and everything that I need to know to be able to start creating. So the first thing that I did was look at people, dogs, cats, birds and raccoons, as they were the ones that I originally planned in semester 1 that I was going to include anyway. From this I actually got some pretty decent reference images, although the further I went down the list, the less and less images I could find. So I'm not really sure about doing birds and raccoons anymore, unfortunately, just because it's a lot of work and I'm already worried about the people. So that is actually why I'm starting the population creation first. I should start with the city assets, but I'm so afraid of drawing people, and I'm not very good, in my personal opinion, at drawing people, that I don't really want to leave it to the last minute and then be absolutely terrified about what's going on. So I'm just getting a rough idea, basically, based on the images that I've been looking up. I then draw them out in my sketchbook, just so I have an idea about what sort of angles, what sort of shapes I'm looking for. I plan on doing the people made up of separate elements. I can then build them one at a time, pose them, and it should work out a lot easier. So obviously that's head, neck, torso, arms, forearms, hands, thighs, bottom of the legs and feet, as well as then doing the hair, shirts, jeans, all made up of different parts as well. It'll be a lot easier to build them, I think, and given that you can add rotation points, it should make it a lot easier as well. So based on colours, I think I just want to do a couple of different colours for each thing. So like 4 different hair colours, 3 or 4 different skin colours, a variety of colours for the clothing, but that can easily be achieved with a hue and saturation feature, so I'm not too worried about that. The main important thing is getting it from all the correct angles, because not only do I need it front view, but I also need back view as well. So I just need to make sure that everything will look right when it's placed together. So yeah, I've just been trying to sketch out as much as possible, and then from there I can then take those images and put them on my PC, and from there I can then try and draw out everything. So yeah, now I'm just going to start doodling dogs just to see, but anyway. So here's the digital work. So from my very basic images I took offline, I then used that as a basis, drew around them, just to give me a very simple outline to base everything else off of. From that simple outline I could then create different body shapes, body types, from different angles and things, and then I could also do the same with heads, get them from the front, back, try out different hairstyles to see if they would work. And then from there I tried to put them all together just to see how it would work, and unfortunately I think that this work kind of went to waste. It took me a long time to draw all those torsos and arms and legs and so on and so forth, but I actually think that once I'd got them all together it didn't really work. I'm not really sure why. Maybe the angle or the proportion sizes that I've done are off, but unfortunately I think that that was a rather large waste of time. It took me at least a day just to complete them all, and then when I got to this stage I found out that nothing really fit, so I'm gonna have to go back and revise, but for now I don't really want to think about the people anymore. I want to start from where I should have started, which was at the beginning, which is the environment. Because once I have the environment down, it's just a case of filling it up with everything else. So the next thing I'm probably going to work on is stores, and like the actual exterior of the city. But yeah, as you can just see, like the pivot points would work, and like I could pose based off of it. So I'm going to carry on with that idea. It will help a lot when it comes to animation, especially for the main character. So hopefully that will be alright. But yeah, we'll see.